Good day, YouTube. So 4th of August 2019. Doing some upgrades on the bus this morning. It's afternoon now, about 12:30 on a Sunday. And thought I would just video this in case somebody else out there has a similar situation or is looking to up the cranking power on their engine. What we have here is the original battery compartment on this 1963 4106 GM bus. This is a Detroit diesel 8B71, and this is one battery. This is missing battery. This is second battery. Somebody help me put that battery in that spot. These batteries are heavy. I think they're like 125 pounds. They are way heavy. So we got to take and get that battery put in and get these things connected up. And the way, this is a 12-volt starting system. Many buses and trucks are 24-volt. This is not. This is a 12-volt starting system, 12-volt electrical, 12-volt generator, etc. So what we have here, someone has taken the leads. This is the negative lead, pops through that hole down to a ground bus right there. It's grounded to the chassis right there. The other one, the positive side, is connected here. And they've taken a piece of garden hose and just safed it off so it wouldn't arc out on something. So what we need to do is get the new battery set in here. I guess it fits below the plumbing. And get the thing connected up in parallel, which means that's the negative. So negative to negative. So this negative terminal or negative cable here will connect to the negative side of the second battery, and then the positive to positive. We are doubling the current, not doubling the voltage. If you were doubling the voltage, you would then series these batteries together, negative to positive, positive to negative. We do not have a 24-volt system. We have a 12-volt system. We are doubling the current. This battery here says it is 1200 cold cranking amps. You see that in there? It'll focus. There we go. The second battery I got is 1400 and change cold cranking amps. So it's a little better battery than this one. If we have it to do again, it would be nice to change these at the same time with the same exact battery. We don't. This one is February of last year, 2018, so it's about a year and a half old. So I don't think I'm going to replace a year and a half old battery. I think we're going to run it. I've got a second battery, and then sometime down the road we'll replace them in pairs. And I picked up a pair of the adapter that goes on to the battery post and leaves a stud. I'm not real interested in the wing nuts, so I've got stainless steel nuts and washers to put there. So without further ado, I need to see if I can wrestle that big bad 8D battery into its shelf. That's the hard part, and then we'll get it hooked up. Look at that, 2-aught battery cables. Oh, that one's a 3-aught. Okay, this will be fun. Hope we can do it without killing my back. This door does not open up farther than that, so it's a reach. I'm not sure how this will go. You might see me crash and burn on this deal. Alright, how's that for a view? Think I can do it? Make sure I don't got anything in my pockets that's gonna hurt. Alright. This could get noisy. By me. Smoking heavy. Alright, here we go. Wow. Real heavy. Come on in there, buddy. Right on. Hey, we're in. Like Flynn. I should put those clamps on while I had the battery in my car. But I'm not thinking third dimensionally. Hang on. Alright, I got these marine terminals made by Deca. They're, I would just say they're the more expensive ones you can find at the auto parts store. They look real nice inside, ready to roll. These posts actually look really good. Be careful with these metal ones because this chassis is grounded. If you have a ground on this and you're starting to clean your terminals, you could short it out. The way to do it is to do it without cables connected to either one, then you're safe. They were pretty clean anyway. Alrighty. Double checking that this is also negative, just because this one is, you know, they could make a different configuration battery and it'd be on the other side. I don't know if they do or not, if all 8Ds are the same. So this is negative, so we'll put the red one over there. When you're hooking up your cables, hook up the ground one last. Because then it doesn't matter if you short your wrench to ground. Okay, so we'll do the positive first. Because it doesn't matter now, we're not grounded, the battery's not tied in. Don't tell me that thing is a metric. I grabbed a 1/2 inch wrench thinking that was a 5/16 bolt. I also grabbed 5/16 stainless steel nuts that I keep on hand just for battery terminals. And I'm not positive about that one now. If this is a metric, because this wrench fits fairly loose, probably a 12mm would fit properly. I might have to use the wing nuts. Okay. So the positive cable is here. See if I can get the tape off of here. I don't know if it's the correct way to tape garden hose or not. That's a joke. Now, you do have to be careful at this point because the rest of this bus is grounded and this is tied to the other battery. So if this goes to ground, that's one heck of a lot of potential. It's one heck of a lot of spark. Let me see if my 5/16 nut's going to fit the stud. It is not. It might be a 3/8, but it probably is a metric. So we're going to use the wing nut. So got to be real careful now. This is hot. I brought a little brass brush so we can clean these copper terminals. Do not let it go. The only good thing is we'll have it on video. Okay. 2 hands, very careful. We're going to put our safety glasses on too, by the way. I am going to put a washer on it. That's to hold it nice and flat. I'll thread this on. Okay. Try to use this as a lever to get it tight, or I'll go in and get a screwdriver if I need to. Careful here. Okay, there we go. There we go. Wrench tight. Now we'll do the negative. How does that fit? Fits pretty good, actually. This one has a little smaller stud on it. Yeah, they are 5/16. But we're using wing nuts. Can we leave that one that way? Sure, let's do it. I'm leaving it backwards on purpose. We're going to get a little distance between there. Negative cable's plenty long. You're okay to short this to ground now because it is ground. But it's always best practice to not do it at all. Don't over tight it, it's just lead, right? Now, removal of the garden hose. Another nice copper lug. Very nice. Other side. Right. Again, nice long ground lead. Put it on this way just because. And you just use a washer. Give it a good surface. I am going to use this nut because I didn't like the way the 5/16 fit. I'm going to see how this fits. Yeah, it fits the same. I will use a nut. I might come back and see if that's just a 3/8. The way this wrench fit that bolt, I felt like it was all metric. I'll probably go get a 3/8 nut so I can get these wrench tight. Alright, there's the second battery. I will have to devise a clamp for these at some time. I'll see if they're available, commercially available, whatever this clamp used to be, or I'll get some pictures online of what they would look like. I'm going to stash a couple of these nuts and washers in here. It's always good to leave a few parts behind. You may not need them, but somebody might down the road. Hell, let's just leave them all in there. You might be able to give somebody a hand one day, and you might need the same. Alright, should we start it? I haven't run it for 2 weeks. Alright, just want to hear what she sounds like with 2 good batteries in it. They're ready. Fire in the hole. turned twice. We have the receipts and stuff that said this engine was rebuilt about 55,000 miles ago. And I think she's just as solid as could be. We're going to bring all the maintenance and stuff up on it. And I think this just can be a fantastic bus for us. It'll last us as long as we do, I think. So, there we go. We doubled the starting amps on our battery. I'm sure the starter will love it. Will last longer. Better for cold starting when your batteries aren't as good as they are when it's warm. So, good little project that I'm sure will pay off big dividends in the future. All right, I like crossing all these little things off the list. So about 2,700 cold cranking amps. We're good to go. Thanks guys for watching, for your comments. Please subscribe if you haven't. Hit the bell notification and hit a thumbs up if you would please. We'll see you on the next one.